Now, I don't know about where you live, but where I live, it's freaking cold right now. And if I want to get out on an electric skateboard, scooter, or bike, I'm going to need some protection from the cold. Plus, I need protection from a fall. Armored clothing is the perfect solution for that. Not to mention, I don't have to worry about putting on pads because they're all built in. So today I'm going to show you the latest from Beyond Riders in their winter gear selection. Welcome back, I'm Tony, and yep, another from Beyond Riders, which, you know, I've tested some other PEV/motorcycle armored clothing, and there's some that I like, but Beyond Riders is consistent with all their products, and I'm always really happy with what I get with them. So this is the Protective Softshell Unisex Hoodie. This is in black matte. They have sizes all the way from XX small to 5XL. It's Beyond Riders' latest innovation for the winter season, the Protective Softshell Hoodie in matte black, designed for riders who seek both style and substantial protection against cold and wet conditions. Currently, it says on the website, order today for estimated delivery within 7 to 14 days. It only took about 3 days to get to me, and I live in North Carolina. It's windproof and water resistant, so you can stay comfortable and dry in light rain and wind. Although you could ride a motorcycle in light rain and wind, I would not recommend it on an electric skateboard or any personal electric vehicle for that matter. It's a slim fit for every rider, tailored to be worn over a t-shirt, made with breathable soft shell fabric, crafted from polyester with fleece lining. It is fully lined with aramid fibers and equipped with pockets for CE certified back, shoulder, elbow, and chest protector pads. So that's one of the things. The chest pads are included free. The other pads are available for purchase separately, and chest pads, that's something I didn't have previously. Also, everything that I've got has got the level 2 pads in it, and I wanted to try level 1 pads. They look like they'll be secure enough for, you know, riding an electric skateboard or bike or scooter, yet might give a little bit more flexibility and not weigh as much. Inner lining of 100% polyester adds warmth, and then integrated with 100% DuPont Kevlar fiber, 170-180 GSM for superior safety. Now, some companies use the name Kevlar loosely, but I see that they've got their trademark and register marks on here, so, you know, you got to get permission to use the word Kevlar. Aramid is the generic name for the fibers that they use for that. Has ample storage, 2 inner storage pockets and 2 outer pockets. Advanced ventilation. It has underarm air system, including a head-to-head zipper for effective temperature regulation. And designed for comfort, comes with a long, tall neck covering hood and thumb loops in the sleeves for added comfort during rides. Now, it's great for men, but it's unisex, so if you're a lady and you need something for protection, this would work for you as well. Always, they come in a nice pull string type backpack type of thing, which is nice for storing them. Let's pull all this out of here. So these must be chest pads right here because they don't look like anything that I've put in before. And they're pretty thick, actually. See, chest pads, that's something I don't have in any of my other armored stuff. This is your back, and this one is quite a bit thinner, and that's that might be helpful. It's thick in the center of it, the sides of it not so thick. I don't know if you can see that it's raised there. And it's got some little holes for breathing in it too, so that's actually nice. And then we've got elbow and shoulder pads there. As always, you've got extra buttons and little grommets for the buttons and stuff like that, so that is really good. Got your Beyond Rider stickers and a tag. Now, right off the bat, I really like the feel of this. It's hard to explain what that feels like. It's not like a soft cotton hoodie. It's not rough. It's really hard to describe what that feels like, but I really like the way that it feels. Let's fold this thing out a little bit here and check it out. Now, I can tell you right off the bat that this thing just feels really, really solid. It feels quite heavy. You got those thumb loops right there. Recently reviewed one where the thumb loop was a little piece of elastic that was on the inside of there, but that is way, way better because as your hand comes out of that, it just holds into your thumb. I like that. It's really heavy duty feeling, you know, and I'm liking that quite a bit. This little loop that's down here, this is for your belt loop on your pants, just in case if you're riding a motorcycle, that is really helpful because this way it won't ride up on your back or something like that. A lot of American flags on here, and this little thing right here, see why there's the sunglasses on there is because that is actually a microfiber cloth for cleaning your sunglasses, so that's pretty cool. Or any kind of glasses. Nice thick elastic down here at the bottom. Now all of these are pretty much left-handed zip, so the zipper's on the left-hand side. It's a little bit awkward if you're in the US and you're not used to that, but there's also loops over here. So there are 3 loops for your belt loops. Got an inner pocket right here. And that's real solid feeling. As a matter of fact, it even has that rubber on there to seal it up so that that's waterproof. Yeah, this material, it's not like a raincoat. but well, obviously it's going to be water resistant. Now again, I'm not recommending that you ride in the rain with this, but let's go ahead and test this out. I just got a little bowl down here just to see how, look at that, just runs right off of it. Beads up. That's very nice. So once again, there's another American flag over there. And inside of here, another one of those pockets with the rubber sealing on the zipper itself, which is pretty darn cool. And it's pretty easy to take care of these things. You can wash them, just take the pads out of them before you do it. Okay, as you can see, it's Kevlar lined on the inside, and the hood up here, it's kind of got a little bit of a stretch to it, plus you've got your strings in order to tighten that hood up. So let's check out the chest pads here. This opens up right down here at the bottom. And let's see, this one would go in here. Sorry, on this side over here. Just get it up inside of there. Gotta do a little bit of work to get it up in there. And then Velcro it down at the bottom. And repeat that on the other side. Now these pads here, they're all the same. So we've got 4 of the part 791 here. So you're gonna put one in the shoulder and one inside the arm. Let's go ahead and do the arm first. What I like to do is actually just pull the arm out through the other side so I can see what I'm working with. Like I said, Kevlar line throughout. Then you're just gonna find the Velcro at the bottom of it. There are 3 different Velcro levels in there. That way you can get that pad exactly where it needs to go. There's even one up here at the top in case you want it to go further up. We're just going to take one of these with the arrow pointing down towards the bottom of the sleeve, and we will just bend it and push it up inside there. Now really you have to have this on to know if that's in the right position. I could make it go up a little bit higher, but I'm going to put it at the second Velcro, and there we go. Okay, we'll just pull that back through. After, I'm going to go ahead and put this one in too while I've got this open. And you can tell where the Velcro is because it's got that dark black strap on the top of it. Again, 3 different levels of Velcro, and there's another one down here. We're going to make it so it's pointing down. It can take a little bit of finagling to get it in there properly. Partly because these have these little cuts in them. I tend to get hung up on stuff, so. Now I'm going to open up the second Velcro down here so that can go further down. There we go. And once you pull it back through, there's your chest, you got your shoulder, and your elbow. All good to go. I'm going to go ahead and put in the back one. Got some strong Velcro on there too. Helps if you bend them a little bit just to get them down in there. Once you pull that up over there. Now you can get level 2 pads if you prefer. And I've got those on all my other Beyond Riders stuff, but this time I wanted to try out the level 1. There we go, so that's how that works. Of course, we can't forget the outside pockets, which also have that rubber or silicone type seal on them, so that should keep your stuff dry that's inside of your pocket as well. So that's pretty cool. Just a little extra added thing, this right here, when this is zipped all the way up and this is going to go up around your chin, that's going to keep wind from blowing inside of your neck right there. So pretty cool. You can see there that it is longer on the neck. That's nice. So when this thing seals up, you can basically have it come all the way up to your chin. Now for extra flexibility when you're riding, this does have the kind of fold section there, so your arm can have a little bit more movement, freedom of movement. And then down here, you've got your zipper for your armpit, and that is also rubber coated or rubber sealed. So you can open that up like that. It's 2 zippers, that way, with the double-headed zipper, you can just let a little bit of air in or a lot. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm digging it. Can't wait to get out and ride with it. Got a pretty big storm rolling through today, and here on the Outer Banks of North Carolina, it has been windy, rainy, cold for the last 2-3 weeks. And I don't ride in the rain, but wind and cold, I'll do that. So we'll get out and test this thing and I'll finish this video up. So I can't say enough good things about Beyond Riders. Every piece of clothing that I've tried from them is fantastic. In fact, in this video, you'll notice that I'm wearing also their armored cargo pants, which I do have a review for. That link is popping up right here if you'd like to watch that. I tell you what, I put those pants on and that coat, and I am pretty much ready to go. You also notice that I'm wearing my full face helmet because, when you're riding, and we have a lot of wind in the Outer Banks, that's why Orville and Wilbur Wright chose this place to do their first flight. But all that wind blowing on your face, my nose starts to run, my eyes are watering, so I got to wear the full face helmet. But yeah, when it's cold, gotta have some armored gear, and these things are perfect for that. One thing I didn't notice when I placed my order is that at the bottom of it, there's a little fine print that says that these run very slim. So if you normally wear a large in Beyond Riders gear, you might want to get an extra large. Well, I'd got the same size as I normally get, the extra large. It's a little bit snug. I attributed that to the fact that we're coming out of the holidays, and I did eat and drink a little bit. But either way, it fit me fine, so I'm pretty happy with it. Just something for you to keep in mind when you place your order. You may want to go up a size. The chest pads do come with it. They're included. If you want to have the level 1 or level 2 pads, it's a nominal expense to add those to it. And I highly recommend that. I guess for me, it's just that peace of mind of having that piece of clothing that just makes me feel warm and comfortable and also protected. Now you might be wondering what the board is that I'm riding while I'm wearing this jacket. Well, that is my new DIY. It is a fantastic board. It's in my top 2. That and the Acetec NYX Z1, which are actually very different boards. But yeah, I love this board. The battery was built by Godster Amps, and he also assembled it for me. I got all the parts together and stuff. I do already have one video up on this DIY board, and I will have more content coming up very soon, including a review on the wheels that I used on this board. They're from Meepo. They're their racing wheels, 165R, and they are fantastic. Spoiler alert on that one, I guess. But yeah, Don Juan at Godster Amps just did a fantastic job helping me out with that. So this jacket is really nice. It's a little bit heavy, which actually adds to the security of it, I guess. It makes me feel really good. It's super solid, lined with Kevlar, got pads galore, plenty of pockets for your storage, and it even has belt loops and thumb loops. So can't go wrong with that. Like I said, I've tested and owned other armored gear from other companies. While they're good, Beyond Riders is very consistent with their quality of their stuff. So if you like what you see here, I definitely recommend you check it out. Well, it's Friday and it looks like tomorrow I'm actually gonna have some good weather. So I'm gonna get out and skate, man. That's what I gotta do. I just wanna thank you so much for your support here in the channel. Likes, comments, shares, subscriptions are always very important. So if you like what you see, give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, there is a red subscribe button down there and a notification bell. If you click both of those, you'll get notifications when I upload new videos. There is a thank you button down there if you'd like to toss a couple bucks my way to help support the channel. It is not inexpensive to run these things. Either way, the fact that you're here watching this video is support enough for me, and I want to thank you so much. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll catch you next time on the Vapor Trail channel.